Hey guys, it's been a while. It's Christy Shell here with Zeal Coaching. I am here at this big distraction that's taken over my life this year to talk about if we value lessons learned, okay? So while I give you a little tour, I want to talk about how we know about and how valuable lessons are once we finish a challenge or an obstacle or even a day or a project, to figure out what we learned from our experience, from our actions, and those kind of things. And this helps us have this very much of a growth mindset and a way to learn. So here's what's happened. This big distraction, this big thing that's standing behind me is called the Allen Seidelman building. And we have been working on it for about fundraising for 5 years and then construction for 1 year. And so I am super excited that it's finally finished. Sorry, on the square, it's loud. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about just how we got started. So it's a building that was built in 1855. Yes, I didn't say that wrong, 1855. And it was the Civil War Armory. So it has all this great history and it was worth being saved. And if you'll see, it's on our town square here in downtown Troy, Ohio. And we love it. But let me just tell you what's going on. So we finished it about a week ago. There's still lots of little tiny things that we're working on, but we've been working on it for a month or a whole year and a month. And so I became the president of this nonprofit that has and bought the building. And it has taken a lot of things to work, about a group of 6 people and a board of 13 or 14 at different times. So let me show you just a little bit, and then we're going to talk about lessons learned. So we're going to take a little tour and go inside. So as we walk, I'm going to take you in. So see, it sits on the corner. It was once where like I said, the Civil War soldiers gathered to go into before they went into battle. And so it's but now we've all modernized it. See our beautiful elevator with the padding on the walls, because we have 8 apartments and 6 people have, or 3 families have already moved in. So we're super excited about that. So I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to go. I'm just going to show you one apartment. But here's the thing, okay, is that one of the lessons learned is that I got involved in this organization as a volunteer to get to know people in my community. And it's been really valuable, and I've had a great time. And there's no other better way to meet people and to know them than to volunteer. Let me switch this around. You'll see one of the studio apartments. So this whole area was really crappy. This is the hallway we just came out of. Steve Shell built this right here, this railing, safety railing. But this is this amazing studio. So studio meaning one living and breathing all in one space, and kind of a fun thing, like people like to live in these small spaces, but with this kind of walk-through closet and laundry and bathroom. So it was all super modernized, but you could see through the floor back at the beginning and those kind of things. So it and through the ceiling, and we had hundreds of pigeons and things living in the attic and that kind of thing. So now we're going to go down to the main apartments. Just wanted to show you just a little bit. I have to be quiet because there's some people living in 301 right there. So we don't want to wake them. So here is kind of our fanciest apartment. And I hope you get a sense. So this was once a giant ballroom, and then we split it down the middle. You'll see the bedroom hallway and all of that. And so this is what I've been working on, and why I've been so distracted and kind of lax on my coffee with Christy, because as we got closer to the end of the project, it took a lot more time and energy. So again, this is a nonprofit. We're renting these apartments, but it's all to kind of go back into other projects and things. So the powder room there. And then as you go down the hallway, notice the original floors, right? And then this is one of the bedrooms. This does not have original floor, but the ceilings are very high and the windows. And then as we go around here, the soaking tub and the window overlooking the square and the bed in the bathroom. And we walk through shower and bath and toilet, and then a walk-in closet and with a little laundry, stacked laundry. But let me swish us around. So what I wanted to talk about was the idea of taking a moment and talking about lessons learned, right? So this has been a really challenging, almost an improbable project. So we bought the building for $200,000 6 years ago, and we've raised funds and put almost $3 million, right under $3 million in it. So there's 8 apartments and 2 large retail spaces. I won't show you any more of than that because they're all rented except for 3 of them. So the 2 I shown you and another one. But I wanted to tell you some lessons that I learned. So one is distractions, right? As I'm calling it. It's been a huge distraction, but there's been so many benefits for me and kind of the value of what I've learned for myself. And if I don't take a pause and take that information and grow from it, then it was kind of like a lot of wasted time as far as me becoming a better leader, a better business person, and those kind of things. So some of the lessons is that I can do hard things. Like again, it was nearly improbable, and I had to really have some fortitude with this incredible group of people. So the second lesson is that that it's so important to have a group of people that are kind and dedicated and have complementary skills to each other, so different skills, so that you can really help each other, because you don't have to do it alone. Another lesson, that you don't have to do it alone, and that you can ask for help. And we've asked for help from so many people in our community, but also individuals. Steve Shell's done a lot of voluntold work, he'll tell you, to help out on the project. And he's of course been invaluable to some of the project's finishing touches. So really asking people for help is really, really important. The other one is to have one tangible goal that you can go for, one tangible goal that everyone can get aligned around and find common goal, kind of common vision for, and that is so critical. The other one is communication. Communicate for clarity. So we had to communicate for clarity because there's so many parts and so many pieces to this whole project. We had incredible construction workers and things, and incredible team of people working on it that were organizing and making things happen. But the communication was essential, was crazily essential. And we had to have some structure to that, and it made it work really, really well. And then the last one is this idea of just perseverance, right? And having a heart of gratitude in order to get yourself through some perseverance. I think it kept everyone's heart in it to be grateful to each other, to be grateful to have this opportunity, to be grateful to give back to our community. But it really fueled our perseverance to get it done. So this is Christy Shell. I just wanted to give you a little heads up about we're coming back strong with Coffee with Christy starting this week. And I hope you will think about allowing me to help you ignite your life with passion, purpose, love, and success. And you'll give me a call if you're interested. We're doing a workshop for students, parents of students, if they're struggling, on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Check out my website and register for that if you would like to join me for a free webinar to talk about how we help kids find their passion and their purpose and their start in life. So have a fabulous day, and I hope you enjoyed our little tour. And I'll see you next week. Thanks.